Greetings and salutations. This is Evelyn O'Malley, Lady of the Realm, uh, coming to tell you something that I saw that was amazing. You may or may not know this little fact about me. I love Foamy the Squirrel. I think Foamy is awesome. Okay? Especially in this new episode. Oh yeah, that's right. You can find him on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description of the new video that I'm talking about. But anyways, the video is called Geek Culture. And basically, it's just Foamy ranting and raving about how since the Big Bang Theory became a new thing, everyone has latched on to the whole geek culture. Which, by the way, kind of reminds me of every, subculture that's been out there since the beginning of time. One, for example, which came from my generation, or part of it's hard to say. I'm Generation Y. I have to say we're Generation Y. Let's just put it this way. I love to give people who say that the finger of which I am not allowed to show here. Okay? But anyways, I believe it's called grunge. It was primarily it started in the 70s, and then as it got to be in the throughout the 80s and 90s, it was basically as a form of rebellion towards fashion, mostly because of the hyped up prices and everything. I mean, I don't know how much fashions from the 70s cost nowadays, but God knows they're expensive. But of course it's expensive because, I don't know, it's an antique, so, we make them, but we're not making it affordable. Stupid people. I get more sales that way, but, that's just life. Anyways, I would say the few things I've seen that involve grunge, mostly it inspired a form of music as well, one that was created by Kurt Cobain. In fact, when we got into the 1980s, in fact, this has been the anniversary year of when Kurt Cobain died. Hey, for those people who don't know, you probably hear it on the news, if you watch the Today Show, and you probably heard people compare him to Amy Winehouse. Sorry, but if you're a 90s kid, or even if you're not a 90s kid, you're an 80s kid, and, you're an 80s baby, and then you grew up in the 90s, you probably find it freaking irritating to hear people compare Kurt Cobain to Amy Winehouse. I mean, when did it become a thing to compare those two? I'm sorry, but we didn't need a female version of Kurt Cobain. It's not saying there can't be one, but who said we needed one? Okay? Okay. Anyways, back to what I was talking about grunge. Yeah, there was I believe, instead of a happy, cheerful way to go, people of the grunge community were pissed. Okay? They were vehemently upset. There were things said about Kurt Cobain that just could never be said ever again. And that, yeah, and might have led to his death. Who knows? Who cares? It's probably not true anyways. It's just me, shooting the shit here. Okay, folks? I'm 23 years old. Basically, I'm trying to make my life interesting. So, hey, if you don't like me all over the camera, I suppose you really shouldn't watch. Okay? Sorry. But at the same time, yeah, I get tired of people who try to steal from any subculture as well, because, I don't know. It's like, can't you people come with your own thing? I mean, I know you'll use the argument like, Well, yeah, but being an individual also means you could take things from other individuals and make it your own too. Okay, yeah. And you could also use the argument that, well, these clothes didn't necessarily belong to you. So again, I didn't pay for them. However, it's kind of, your mindset is more like, can't you just get your own damn style? Seriously. I mean, Valley Girls? Do you have, no offense to Valley Girls. If you're a Valley Girl, I'm not trying to defend you and everyone else here. Just those Valley Girls who are obsessed with fashion and obsessed with looking like, hey, the, like Cyndi Lauper or Molly Ringwald. Not that I don't like them. I like them, they're awesome. But those people, yeah, what is your problem? Why can't you just get your own things? They're probably the same people, and I agree with what Foamy said. These are probably the same people who just made fun of that particular group for and stuff. And then finally went to see it, some industry like, oh, did you just hear the new Kurt Cobain album? Like, totally, Cher. I thought it was awesome. I'm sure there's tons of people who think this way about any culture, any subculture, especially when you were the one who heard of it first, and these idiots come along and say, well, you can't have that. But that was just my bit. I haven't liked this episode mostly because this is true. A true episode. Anyways, way to go, Jim. Sorry. Jim Mathers. Yes, you're awesome, and I will continue to watch Ill Will Press. And this is Evelyn O'Malley, Lady of the Realm. Sign out. And again, if you want to check out more of my stuff, click down in the description down below in my, I think they're pink or black, but that's besides the point. Black panties below. But go on. What's stopping you? Why are you still here?